Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a no mascara makeup routine. We're going in depth. I'm giving you all the tea, all the details on my no mascara makeup routine. I want to have a flawless snatch makeup look. I'm not really somebody that does like, oh, I'm just gonna do a little bit of concealer. Like, I'm either glam or nothing. Days like today when I'm like, I want to look presentable, but I do not have the energy to do a full face and I don't really want that feeling on my skin. You know how sometimes you're just like, I don't want a ton of makeup on my face today. The first thing I'm going to start with is eyebrows. You know how people always look super clean and put together, like they just showered if they have like a slicked back bun or a slicked back ponytail? I feel like the same goes for brows, where like if your brows look upright and good and like put together, it just helps you look put together at the same time. So I'm gonna do that as my first step because I use e.l.f. soap brow and I spray Milk Hydro Grip. This is like honestly such a hack because I feel like the Hydro Grip really sticks down the brows. It's also like you're using a little bit of like a soap brow kind of vibe, so I like to use it before I have any base products on so that it doesn't mix with my base products. And I always press them down. Also, I've had this soap brow for so long and like there's still so much left of it. Like I feel like it's definitely like you're gonna use it for a minute when you get it. The next step, since I do underpainting regularly anyway, I'm just gonna go in to this Dibs blush and contour stick. I take a bronzer that's like more similar to my skin tone than my harsher bronzers are, just so that it looks a little bit more natural. And I always do a little bit on the nose and then the jawline as well. And remember, we're going for like a very natural look, so you want to make sure that everything is like very blended. I'm gonna go in with the same blush from this contour stick because I feel like these are very chill tones. They're not too much. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of cream blush on my cheeks. It's a sunny day. I'm warm right now, so I feel like it helps kind of match the vibe. This is also like a pretty quick makeup routine. I find that this is like the perfect makeup routine to do if you're in a rush or you want to look more presentable but you need to leave quickly. Maybe you overslept a little bit or you realized you didn't have as much time as you thought you did. This is like the perfect routine. You'll still look put together. You could do this in 5 and it could be done really quick and look really good. Okay, that's what you want people to believe with this makeup look, that you woke up looking that fire. You're gonna go in with a concealer that is more your skin, like your actual shade, rather than like a matching foundation shade or anything like that. You're gonna put that under the eyes. For me, the eyes are a very important part. I do kind of have darker under eyes. I use lash serums. My eyes do have a little bit of redness. Lash serum makes your eyes a little bit red. Anyway, so I put on my T-zone, my concealer, and then any problematic areas. And the best way to do it is with a beauty blender. This is what's gonna make it look the most natural and the most seamless. So I just blending my life away. And remember, you're blending until everything looks seamless and perfect. The goal is to look rejuvenated, awake and ready and alert, but not overdone. You know, this is a skincare foundation. I'm only gonna put this really on like this kind of area of my face and a little bit on my forehead, just because here there's nothing there and I feel like it makes it obvious. So you just want that seamless kind of blend. So we're just gonna put a little bit there. We're just gonna blend that out. See what I mean? It just makes it look not patchy. Whereas this side looks like there's different things going on, and then this side looks just like way more natural. And I'm just bringing the remainder of those 2 squirts and putting them on my forehead. And then I usually go through and just touch up a little bit with the leftovers of what was on the brush of my contour and blush, I'm just gonna go in and touch up. The next thing I'm gonna go in is with setting powder. I'm gonna set my face. So I'm gonna go in with these Carsland powders. This one is the pink one. It's like an under eye setting powder, which is perfect because it's like soft pink, so it just kind of like naturally brightens the eye. Like it just looks very subtle, which I really like. This powder is cry proof. Just saying. I don't cry a lot, but I feel like the one time I did cry, I happened to be trying out this powder. It literally didn't even look like I was crying, which is amazing. So if you're a crier, these powders are the best. And then I'm gonna go in with the translucent one. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face so that it looks like my skin. This part is optional, but I feel like this part really does help make it look more natural. I'm just gonna add some fake freckles. I naturally get freckles during the summertime, so I feel like I can make it look really natural because my skin kind of has like a blueprint of where to put them. And I'm just using like a brown liner, and then I just tap it around, and then I just kind of like set them, blend them in a little bit, try to make them look as natural as possible. And then this part is up to you. Since I'm a glam girl, you can stop here, but I'm just gonna add a little bit, like the tiniest bit of bronzer. I can't help myself, you guys. I really am somebody that like just has to do a little bit more. I'm gonna do a little bit of blush just in like the outer bottom parts, just so I look like I was in the sun just a little bit. I'm gonna take a lip liner. I'm gonna go for like a very natural shade, like one that almost can play off as my actual like lip shade. And then I'm gonna go in with the Lancome Juicy Tubes gloss. This is just like a clear gloss, and I feel like this is perfect. It makes the lips look healthy and glowy and glossy, but it doesn't add any color. So it still looks very natural at the same time. Something that I find that helps me every time that I do makeup look this way, it's always tweaked a little bit, because I just either see things that day that I'm like, okay, actually this would look better if I just fix that up a little bit. So I'm just gonna fix up my eyebrows like the tiniest amount. I just get like really sparse areas, and I want them to at least look similar, because I feel like this eyebrow is always just slightly more sparse, and I don't want this side to be like flawless and effortless naturally, and this one just looks like it is not even related to the other brow. So I try to make them look at least similar. Okay, the next step is curling my eyelashes. I use, like I said earlier, I use a lash serum. I use Babe Original. If you guys ever want to try it, I have a code. I'll put it right here. And it has really helped my lashes be so long. So I'm definitely more confident now with not having mascara on or not wearing lash clusters, because my lashes are naturally, or like I don't want to say they're my natural lashes because I use a serum, but like my non-mascara, non-lash cluster lashes, like I don't know how to explain that one, but my lashes, my real ones, the ones that are attached to my eyeballs, but I use serum on them, just so there's full transparency here. They are pretty long, so I can just curl them and feel like totally happy with it. So I'm just curling them so that it looks like I have lashes. You know, there's a little something going on. It's nothing too crazy. The lashes are curled. I use this Velour lash curler. It's my favorite. Okay, there's one more step I want to do, and then I'm going to spray the face. I feel like it would look perfect with this look, so I'm going to go into the Rare Beauty. Did the lights just flicker, or did I blink? I'm gonna go in with this Rare Beauty Enlighten highlighter. I really like this one because you can make it look really natural. So I'm just taking some on my finger, and I am applying a very small amount just on my cheekbone, and then the tip of my nose. It's just so it has like the smallest little glow if I want to step out into nature. To set my face, since I kind of just have like a very simple look on, I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, since it's more of a mist. And I'm just gonna lock that down. I'll show you guys in better lighting. I actually really like this because I feel very like put together. See what I mean? Like I feel put together. I feel ready to accomplish any task, but I also don't feel like I have a ton of makeup on my face, and I don't feel like I'm doing too much. If I wasn't giving a tutorial on it, that would take me literally like 5 minutes. This is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this Tutorial Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye, beauties.